What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Monday, April 29th, 2019. And all of my friends and subscribers, I know you're going to enjoy this video because it's another example from the state of Ohio and how they're putting out propaganda by a numerical code. So, random username, a great friend of ours on this channel, he wanted me to do another decode on Ohio, and I'm going to do that very soon. So pay attention to the pattern here and then see how this will relate to the numbers when we decode this ritual murder from them very soon. 4 victims dead in homicide at Ohio apartment complex were related, police say. So this is propaganda. This is by the numbers, theatrics from the police. And yes, very well, people could have died and there's victims. It's still theatrics. It's still by the numbers. It's still not organic. It's tampered in some way. Could be completely 100% false. In Westchester, Ohio, I used to live there. Westchester on Sunday, April 28th, 2019. Police say Monday, April 29th, 2019, that all the victims were related. So why are they giving us this propaganda on the 29th? Ohio equals 29. And before I even knew the date numerology, I figured it was that. It was a date with 72, 27 numerology. Can you believe this? 4 plus 29 plus 20 plus 19, 72. 4 plus 2 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9, 27. And we get the 52, reflection of 25, Ohio 25, 119th day of the year. Very special numbers to the state of Ohio, Saturn 119. They're all about the sun, Saturn, sun, the keepers of time. So if you're new to this channel, all you have to do is search Chigozi Truth Ohio. You can just search my channel for Ohio. I have dozens of videos on how the Columbus Division of Police and the police throughout the state of Ohio put out propaganda events by the specific numerical code. It is the easiest pattern to follow and understand, in my opinion, and that's because of the strength of the rituals. Their new driver's license came out last year on July 2nd, 7/2, the 2nd of July, 2/7. The state song equals these numbers. The preamble, the first line of the Constitution, sums to these numbers. Sun equals 27. So do you see how on a date with 72-27 numerology, Mike DeWine, the governor, I predicted his win. I said he's going to win. He's born on a date with 72-27 numerology. The Ohio State Highway Patrol established July 20th, 1933, police 33, July 20th, 7/20. At least that's their birthday. That's when they claim their birthday is. So there's plenty of examples, and here now we have a new one. This happened yesterday, but they're reporting it today on this date. Buckeye equals 36. Ohio equals 117 in Jewish gematria. Buckeye equals 36. So does apartment. Apartment equals 36 in the Buckeye State. So do you see how they're doing this here? In Westchester, 4662. These are numbers for sacrifice. Sacrifice, 4662. Westchester, Ohio, 213. Death, 213 in Satanic. Scottish Rite, 75 and 78. Police, 60, 66. So, also, I was looking at the initials. Westchester, W is the 23rd letter, C is the 3rd, 233. That's the 51st prime, the 13th Fibonacci number, Federal 51. But let's look at the date numerology of when it actually happened, because that's also coded. Understand, they're telling you a story, a riddle with these numbers. Day with 44 numerology, shooting 44. It was a day with a lifeless number 44, kill equals 44. 71, the 20th prime, death 20. A day with 51 numerology in Westchester, 23/3, the 51st prime. See how this works? Federal 51, conspiracy 51. The 118th day of the year, death equals 118. Guys, are you seeing this? The state of Ohio is putting out death ritual on the 118th day of the year. After I've been teaching for years that the state of Ohio practices the specific numerological system. Understand, this is how your news is. It doesn't just come out all arbitrarily. It is a by the numbers system, an old world knowledge based in Kabbalah. This is Freemasonry. This is what they use. The police are Freemasons. Kabbalah believes that God created the world, creating the letter with the number. He combined those two with the word, and through that knowledge, you can see more into the world and become like God. And since God created the world like that, they play God over your lives with this type of thing. Mason equals 62, 17, and 26. S is the 19th letter. You reduce it only once to get 26. 1 plus 9 is 10. Also notice how it equals 211 in Jewish, the 47th prime. God 17, 26, like Mason. But there's plenty more to this, of course. And I'll link a book, Letters and Numbers by Zach Hubbard. It teaches all this, the origins and everything. So I never decoded the name of the Westchester police chief, Joel Herzog. Let's see this though. They got the whole title in this too. Understand, this is coded propaganda. And if you're skeptical, I mean, you just watch any of my videos on Ohio or go verify the examples I gave you and see the 2772 pattern. Scottish Rite 57, when you're out 33, you get 156. False flag 156. Joe Herzog 58, like Freemasonry. I mean, come on. We even get the 121, like blood sacrifice, Revelation 121, 149. Joel Herzog 58, like Freemasonry. That's the main thing here. It is the Freemasons branding the propaganda. It's not a conspiracy theory that the Freemasons run the show. How would your nation be founded by Freemasons and all of a sudden it would just fizzle out of nowhere? That makes no sense. Oh my God. Herzog 83, like murder 79, killing 43, Masonic 43, death 20, time 20, 83 to 23rd prime, 23 to 9th prime, another Ohio connection with the sun. Also, again, this is a 4 dead. And again, Zach's pointed this out so many times. And you see how they're doing it again. 4 dead. It's always the same pattern. 4 dead, 38 like murder. 43 like killing, like Herzog. Murder by Numbers, the song by the Police, who practices, obviously. That song came out in 1983. The Murder by Numbers movie poster, they changed the E to a 3 and the B to an 8. 4 dead also equals 74, like killing, like Masonic, like Jewish. So do you see how this specific pattern that I show in all my videos is coming out very cleanly inside this piece of Ohioan propaganda? When you're out 94, you get 147, like Freemason. Terror equals 94. 940, 4 dead at the 40th minute of the hour. 40 connecting to death and foundation. Of course, got to brand their stuff with the 911. They were publishing this on the 119th day of the year. Fraternal Order of Police equals 119. So yeah, guys, very well these people were murdered, and who really murdered them? The police. They know what's behind this. This is a by the numbers event. And just think about it. All the times I educate about 7227, and we happen to get some very clean murder by numbers ritual coming out today on a day with 7227 numerology from Ohio in the mainstream media propaganda. You can even tell you're going to get this numerology before you even click on it because they always do things on that date numerology. With the 17 photos and the 17th state, kill equals 17. I mean, it's just so coded. Every piece of Ohio propaganda is coded this way. I've shown it so many times. If you're still in disbelief, go check out my other videos. That's all you have to do. Or ask questions. Guys, I will escort you to all the examples if you really want it. Just ask in the comments. Please show me the preamble. Please show me the state song. Link me to them. Tell me what to do. I don't like to normally do that. I don't like to endorse laziness, but if it's for you to see the Ohioan pattern, I will make sure that you see it any day of the week. Let's see apartment complex. And they're saying they were related. I don't think I typed that in when I was doing this earlier on my own. They're related 29, Ohio 29, on the 29th day. See, it happened on the 28th, and on the 29th, they're reporting that they were related. See how this works? You see how the birthplace of football, 29, 43. Guys, this very well could be some, ties to some sort of Super Bowl or football or something. It's predictive programming for something. It could be. I'm just sticking to the ritual. Related 29, 43. Again, Masonic 43, killing 43. Also like these Floridian numbers we have here too. Florida 65, 43, 124. Always in this murder propaganda. And that reminds me then. The other state you want to look out for besides Georgia and Wisconsin, Colorado. Colorado equals 38, 83, 43. See how 43 has been coming up again and again and again? Masonic 43, killing 43. Colorado 83, 38, like murder. And look what they put inside this propaganda. Look what they allude to. It's perfect. Colorado, 4 killed. Another 4 dead. Again, 4 number for death. That's very common knowledge. And they like to use 4 dead all the time, as I've shown. Colorado, 4 killed by runaway truck on Denver interstate. Driver faces homicide charges. Colorado's the 38th state, 38th parallel, 38 name gematria, murder 38. That's what Chris Watts, that whole propaganda event coming from Colorado. Someone's like, oh, let's see Tennessee. You know what? Let's see Tennessee. I don't know what it sums to, but maybe we can add it to our list of states to look out for. But guys, I don't even say look out for it. There's a specific amount of states I say look out for to keep it simple. But you see what I'm saying? Murder 34, killing 47. It's just this is why these states are used in this propaganda. Do you see how murder in the same cipher as Tennessee? I'm here telling you about murder states being used. You see how Colorado, murder, and Tennessee all share gematria. It is just unbelievable. I always try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Say, oh, it doesn't have to, sync up in the pattern, but it's going to anyway. It always does. Do you get it? I'm not some crazy kooky conspiracy theorist. I have researched this for years. Other people have researched this for years. Zachary K. Hubbard uncovered this in 2013 on this level. Since then, Derek's built his calculator, introduced us to the reverse gematrias. We've all been coming together, showing you example after example. If you're new here, stop being so arrogant and egotistical and thinking that you know what's going on. And you're like, well, how do I know what's going on? Because I've researched this. And do I know exactly what's going on? No, I can't tell you those people are alive or dead. But can I tell you this is a by the numbers scripted propaganda? Yes. Killing 47. In the full reduction, K is the 11th letter. You don't need to reduce it. It's the master number. But you see this murder 34, Tennessee 34, Colorado 43 deflection, Colorado 8338 like murder, and they have them all listed here inside this propaganda. I mean, it's like, what else do you need to see? And look, 7 people killed, 4 killed, killing 74. Masonic 74. I mean, come on. Ohio 47. Oh my goodness. This stuff is just so coded. I mean, it just blows me away sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Another documentation of Ohio propaganda in the records. It'll happen on a Sunday too. Sunday, Ohio, the sun. Guys, I know I don't expect everyone to see this or understand this, especially if you're not from America. But if you live in Ohio, you know what they're about. Look at their great seal, the big old sun. They do everything by the numbers of the sun. Sun 27. Buckeye 27. So on a Sunday, they're doing this ritual by the numbers. Because I've been born here, I've been raised here, I know what my government is about. I know what my local government does. I know the rituals they do. I'm not making any of this up. If you live in Ohio and you do not know this is what's going on, you need to get your head out your ass and start learning this real fast. Because this is all around you. This is the easiest state, in my opinion, to see this stuff, hands down. It is the simplest pattern. The numbers for Buckeye, for Ohio, all the time, every single day, and all their propaganda, no doubt. Peace out.